started with the thread and just start behind the eye and just work your way all the way to the back end of the hook. And on this fly, the thread is also going to be the body. So you want it to be as even as you can get it. Trim the tag, and then we're going to get to the tail. And in this instance, this is kind of like Crystal Flash, but it's called Midge Flash. It's basically smaller version of Crystal Flash. And I really like this on, zebra midges, his tails, that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we have pulled off one, and we're just going to kind of tie it onto the back of the hook with one side of this coming off to the close side of the hook, and then the other one going off on the other side of the hook. And it'll kind of give a V shape. So it's a pretty cool tail. There's a lot of other flies that use this. But you can track this fly in the water because those things they bounce, slide off it really well. So it's cool in direct sunlight. You can actually, sometimes if you're fishing really close, see this fly in the water. Then we're going to get our UTC wire. This is just Brassie size, so it's a little bit smaller than medium. And we're going to tie it in by the tip and just work our way down the hook shank, and again trying to keep this as even as possible. I like to keep these flies as thin as possible, and once we get to the little bump where we tied in the Midge Flash, we'll stop there. So it's probably a little bit farther up the hook shank than what some people might want, and then we're just going to wind back up to the eye, but not all the way. Then we're going to do these wraps of the wire up pretty even, maybe 0.2 millimeters. That's exactly what it has to be in order for this fly to catch fish. If you do 0.3, it's not going to catch any fish. So make sure you get out your ruler. And we're going to go ahead and secure that down with some thread, and I'll probably just take my junky pair of scissors and cut that rather than just spinning it off. Then we're going to go to our next material, which is Ice Dub UV Purple. I really like this color. It works really well for brook trout or bluegill or kind of whatever. It's really annoying to dub though, so if you are looking for a nice dub, this stuff takes a little bit of manipulation. You have to be mean to it in order to make it stay on the thread. And even then, some stuff is still going to kind of fly off, which is fine. You can see it's a little crazy, but I'll just come in and pull those off with my left hand. And I'll go ahead and trim the tail as well. So those still are the V, kind of shooting off the back of the hook. Next material, this is a Partridge Feather. So with my left hand, I'm holding all the good feathers that I want. Right hand, I'm pulling off all that junky, fluffy stuff at the base of the feather. And then we're going to hold those up to the fly and just kind of chop it. It's going to be the anchor that I'm tying in, so that way it doesn't slip out. And give it a couple wraps to where it's secure. Then I just kind of press it up against that dubbing ball. Reason for that is the dubbing ball is there to kind of help these little individual fibers spread out so it doesn't just completely collapse on itself. And then we're going to wind the hackle up. I'll probably do 2 turns. You could do just one. That's more traditional, or 1.5 I guess would be more traditional. So we'll probably end up doing about 1.5, and I'll let a couple of extra fibers stay on the top. And the reason for that is it just gives it a little wing. But let's see, go through, try not to trap too many of those fibers. It's kind of inevitable, but just try your best and go in and cut the stem. And if you've got some stuff shooting off the front of the hook, that's okay. Just take your left hand, pull it back, and then tie it all down. I just use these flies a lot of times for bluegill, so I don't really care how perfect they are. but it will make the head decent, you know, cover up all the exposed feathers so it's all just a good purple head. You know, I like that. Pretty clean. And then we'll whip finish. Just do a single whip finish and we'll put super glue on this thing. And then the next thing is we'll cut that and grab the super glue, go down, and I put a huge amount, so I'll just, you know, ruin my fingertip. And there's still some in the eye, so I'll take, what I do a lot of times is just take another hook, pop it in, and that's it. It's a really easy fly, catches a lot of fish.